I see some leaves and some plant. Why do I see grass?
Grass.
Yeah, you're not even playing it. You're not even streaming. There we go. I can hear you. That's fine. If I'll hear myself too. That's fine. I'm okay with it. I used to do this with Nate anyway.
Alright. Tell me if the audio mixes right.
I mean, yeah, it seems to be good.
Alright.
It seems actually a tiny bit quiet, but nothing like too much.
Haha, I'm shit at video games.
I mean, you're not really meant to win this first fight. Obviously. It seems a bit unfair. Do you remember how in Zero you technically aren't supposed to win the shakedown fight either?
No, I do not remember that.
Yeah, the first time you run past shakedown. Like, you know, when it forces you to walk past him, and he's like, hey, you, buddy.
Hey, buddy! I fucked your mom.
Yo, buddy, I want your money.
Yo, buddy, I want your money. Not moving like I used to. Yeah, damn right. Dude, I got more technique. Just ask your mother. I got tons of technique, you motherfucker.
Majima over here saying you haven't lost your eyes. He knows from experience what losing an eye is like.
So is this that Majima everywhere thing you were talking about?
This is what starts it, yes. In the original game, there was no such thing as Majima everywhere. They added it in Kiwami.
He just said he was everywhere and then he was nowhere?
No, this whole cutscene didn't happen.
Ah.
It was created for the game. Kiwami actually came out after Zero. Once people started to hit the big C, I think it came after Zero. When people started to like fall in love with Majima as a character.
Majima's fucking cool.
But yeah, you'll find him in mini games, side things. He'll jump out at you from being inside of things like cones.
N-word. No, this is YouTube. Can't.
What? You can't say N-word. As in, like, the action of going inward.
Punk ass Abe.
I like how Kiri's just walking. It's like, why are you sniffing around? It's like, I'm walking.
I'm walking here. Monster. Old man. I was born in the 80s, boy. Born in the 70s. Because he was 20-something in the 80s. No, wait, no, that doesn't add up either.
He was barely, he was still high teens. He was pretty much 18. Like, let me check his exact age for Kiwami.
Well, Kiwami apparently takes place in 2005.
Yes. So, in Zero, he is 20, and in Kiwami, he is 37.
That doesn't exactly add up.
It doesn't?
80 plus 25. Well, that depends on the exact year of Zero, though. Which I can't name off the top of my head.
So it takes place 7 years at the start after the event of Zero, which would mean he would be at that point, like before all of this happens. So that would be, he'd be 27, and then he goes to jail for 10 years, 37. So Kiryu has 7 years of freedom before going to the jail for 10 years.
I took a lot of fucking hits there. Like, a lot more than I should have.
I will say, I started with Kiwami.
Bitch.
But did you, I don't know if you saw when you were fighting Majima, how there's the green bar in the top left that says 0?
Yeah, that's the level thing. I know that.
Yeah, it is worth it. You get hundreds and hundreds of levels for Majima alone.
So how do I activate the Majima everywhere? I assume I gotta be out of mission for that.
He appears everywhere. You'll hear a audible Kiryu-chan, and that means he's in the area somewhere.
Oh, so he's literally just around. It's a random thing?
Yeah. It's not an activation thing, it's literally just he will show up at random points in time. Hence why it said always keep stocked up on medicine, just in case.
What do I have? The stuff I got from the clown man. Okay. I'm good.
Bob.
Bob!
Kiwami Bob. Yeah. Like, go to your abilities real fast. Do you see how there's a dragon at the very bottom now?
Yeah.
Go to it. Sorry, it's a little bit delayed. This shows you what you need to do in order to get it. And what they all do.
I need to beat him once just to have a dragon kick.
You have to beat him so many times. Like, see that left path? Not full left, but like in between the top and there? Yeah. Look at that rank.
Triple S. I can guarantee I'm not gonna get that.
And then go up. S, S, S. Look at what it says.
S.
Not
S.
SSS. There is so many things. It is worth it. Quite frankly, I didn't ever do it myself, and I regret not. When I was playing Kiwami, I didn't like the game.
What?
I didn't get into Yakuza until like 10 chapters in because I got some unlucky RNG where I didn't fight a single person in the streets for 10 chapters. In a game that's all about fighting, if you go that long without fighting, do you realize how boring that is? I got some weird luck. Oh, Kameki is the only one that isn't Majima related 100%. So there's, you know the Coliseum in Zero?
Yeah.
There is a Coliseum in pretty much every game, and Kameki is the Coliseum stuff. And this is the same Kameki that trains Majima in Zero.
I don't... I can't particularly say I remember that. Didn't he do the thug style?
He was the old man that showed you baseball bat guy.
Ah, yeah, he was the thug style guy.
Yeah, that's Kameki. Same dude. I think you could tell by this point I have completely memorized Yakuza pretty much like the back of my hand.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like the way I'm going through this is like I'm an actual like game reviewer.
Though I don't really enjoy the heat gauge thing compared to the old one.
The heat gauge is a lot different. Instead of it being three bars, do you see how there's on your heat bar this random box at the end?
Yeah.
The more heat you get, the more boxes you get. Okay, don't forget the shiny thing in between the poles.
Yeah.
Do you see? I don't know if you grabbed it or not.
Yeah, I'm in the process of grabbing it.
Gotcha, I saw you running around in a circle.
I was waiting for you to stop talking, like a little bitch.
Sorry, those locker keys, they're very similar to the, cards in Zero, but they actually open up lockers that give you items.
I never collected the cards.
You didn't go for the completion list stuff, really.
I did not. I completed the story, then my account got hacked. And I lost interest.
At least you completed the story. That's all that matters to me. As weird as it sounds, I've not been able to talk to anybody fully about the story. Because of how much I've played, I want to talk about so much, but I hide it because I can't. I don't want to ruin it for people.
It looks like he's meant to have longer hair. You see how it's like invisibilifying the puddle behind it? Like slightly below?
I saw it for a brief frame, yeah.
I feel like he's meant to have more hair originally.
I think so, and they forgot to take it out.
Or add it, one of the two.
Yeah. I didn't even notice that. Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, he's definitely meant to have more hair. If it goes in front of that guy's foot behind him and his foot turns invisible, he definitely needs more hair.
The guy back there is just struggling with that puddle so bad.
Dude, he trying, like, I don't want to get my shoes wet, but I'm already in the puddle. I just want some goddamn chicken tenders.
He's slowly just moving to the side.
He's so... Oh, he's drunker than my uncle! Serena. Why is it so fucking hot?
Magic.
What if I ask about Serena again? It's exactly the same dialogue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Stardust was a host club. Isn't that the one you take charge of as Majima in Zero?
No, that's, Stardust is something different. Stardust is a host club. The one in Zero is, I believe, Club Sunshine, isn't it?
Ah, yeah, Sunshine.
Yeah, they're very different.
I don't give a shit about Nakamichi Street. I've got more info. I don't fucking care. What's back here? Death. Let me out.
That location exists in Zero, too. That's one of the things I love about this game, is you get to see the progression of the city.
There's just so much detail.
It is. It gets even more and more detailed as time goes on, too, let me tell you.
What the fuck? Kiryu-chan!
Yes, that's how you know Majima's around.
A fucking exclamation point appeared above my head. You'll see it in a second.
Oh, I saw. That's what I'm saying, I know about that.
Is he gonna beat me again?
You're supposed to be able to beat the other ones in the streets. It might be a little bit hard, but he won't have 3 health bars, and he'll be fists. Depending on his outfit will mean he's a different style. You see, he seems a lot easier this time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You've actually managed to hit him a couple of times. Do you have... I would suggest, if you want a lot of experience as well, to heal during this battle at some point. Because you get experience for losing, but not nearly the same amount. Oh wow, you have 1 level of experience. What can you upgrade with 1 level? I'm curious first. I wouldn't heal yourself until you see what your ability can do, because if there's a health ability, then you'll get more health and then heal. But too late. But, sorry, like I said, I'm a bit behind. It's guarding. There might be a health one in here, I don't remember.
Defense while in heat mode. The heat gauge will rise when you taunt in it. That can taunt?
You could taunt in Zero, too.
Oh yeah.
Taunting is just so hard to use, because so many of the enemies are fast enough that it breaks your taunt.
The heat gauge will slowly rise when you are wounded. I already got the one that boosts my health.
That's why. I forgot. This one is literally just all health tree. There's not a single one in body that isn't health. So I guess if you want to put the level into something in the other one, or in one of these, that's fine. If you don't want to yet, though, and you want to save it, that's also fine. Just really all depends. I don't want to tell you how to do this game, because it is all about, this game's all about personal choice and stuff, but I plan on, with Kiwami and my computer, going through and doing Majima Everywhere to its fullest. No, switch to blue style when he's blue. Whenever he glows the color, switch to that color. There will be a heat move. Like whenever did you see when he was down in that punch state? You could get a heat move out of that when he's knocked down into that state, and you switch to that color.
Duly noted. Yeah, you sure about that? Kiryu-chan! I love this man. This man is amazing. Also, I like that Kiryu's outfit hasn't changed in 20 fucking years.
He doesn't change it, like, ever. Even in 5, he's still rocking pretty much the same outfit.
Isn't that one take place when he's, like, super fucking old?
When he's 40. Like,
Middle
45
age?
to 50.
The outfit makes sense for a middle-aged man.
He buys new ones. Except for the fact that in 5, he wears a different outfit, but once you get to a point in the game, he pulls out this old outfit. It's the exact one and wears it.
Dragon Kick! You can no longer sense a connection with Majima. I gotta draw him out?
You do at a point. That's the only battle you get at the very, very start. You're still in the tutorial. Hence why there's all these blocks, but you'll be able to start fighting him more and more as you progress. Like, that's the only thing, is you'll have to progress certain bits to get. I mean, it makes sense. Like,
Ow. Swing bada.
Pocket Circuit was in 0, right?
Yeah, but I've gotten parts for it from Bob, so I don't know if it's in this one or not. I've also never done Pocket Circuit, like, ever.
I think there's Pocket Circuit here. I'm trying to remember. Yes, there is Pocket Circuit here, because once you get into it, Majima becomes one of your rivals.
Young, I'm 30 fucking 7, dude. I'm middle-aged yet.
The only Yakuza game, I think, if you're like me, that you won't like too much is 3.
I don't like how the age adds up so far.
The age?
Yeah. Went from like, I believe 85 to 99 to 2005, and he only aged 17 years.
I mean, no, like I said, 0 takes place, 10 years before. You're saying this is 2005?
Yeah.
So 10 years before would be 95. Minus 7 years would be... What would 95 minus 7 be? 88. The age is correct and it matches up.
Then my brain just isn't adding up with all this.
Oh yeah.
Why is this man fighting me? I got distracted with math.
Because you're trying to go into Stardust, he thinks you're a Yakuza, and he's fighting you because he doesn't want you in there.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, he's running a host club. Like... It's not like it's supposed to be something that, you know, Yakuza walk into. It's for civilians.
Car.
You can't always get it. I forget, you have to, like, figure out which one. I don't remember exactly which one it is. It might not be the same color, but I think there's, like, opposing colors or something. I can't remember. I think you might have to get that as one of the things as well.
That was funny as hell. You can't tell me otherwise. Just fucking slap him with the goddamn sign.
That's what these games are. It's the entertainment value, in my opinion. There's entertainment value in a lot of different places, but that's just one of those that I find hilarious. Using items and fights like that. Still, like, my favorite thing I've ever done in Zero is I walked into a room filled with people, pulled out a cannon, point blank fired.
I did the same damn thing.
It was beauty, and everyone just died. Because how much damage I did, it killed them all in one shot. It's like Kiryu canonically doesn't kill people. Pretty sure they're all dead, Kiryu.
I don't kill people. Throw somebody out of 7th story window.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm not gonna lie, when the game started, I thought he killed somebody.
There's a lot of that in this game. It's like, no, he didn't.
I know whenever I stream on YouTube, or whenever I stream from my PS4, it kind of, like, shuts itself off after 4 hours.
Stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right. I got weirdly lucky with the Uncharted ones, but it usually 4 hours or so. It kind of goes too much bandwidth.
What's all over the news? Hold on.
ですが、堂島組長が亡くなって10年。今じゃ同じ登場界の組同士が水面下で町の利権食い合いしてるんです。堂島組を引き継いだ直後の風間組は一時期大きな力を持ちました。他の組も手出しができないでいたんですが、数年前内部から裏切って風間組を割った人がいたんです。誰だ？それは。
Whoa! This dude crazy! I'm coming to beat you up. Oh, debt collectors, I guess.
Did you read the family name? Talk to him again.
That's a bit too late for that.
It said the Shimano family.
Isn't...
That is the one that Majima is from.
Oh.
The Mad Dog of Shimano.
The dragon of Dojima and the mad dog of Shimano.
Yes. It's because that's their of that family, respectively. It's like Kiryu is, you know, Dojima, even though his name is Kazuma, is because he was taken in by the Dojima family. He is Dragon of Dojima. It's nice names, personally. I like them.
I like them as well. The dog of Shimano. Honestly, it's a cool ass name, but it doesn't roll off the tongue as well as the Dragon of Dojima.
Oh no, Mad Dog of Shimano doesn't. I've said it for so many times for so long now that it's become second nature, but Dragon does roll off more.
I know that there's gonna be like 0 people that like ever watch this stream, but
it's nice to be able to actually watch it, albeit a little bit delayed.
I mean, that's better at not at all.
Yeah, I know. It's weird that like your share play just shuts down, but this is like...
It may just be my mom's house's Wi-Fi. It's got a badass fucking soundtrack too.
All of them have great ones.
I'm just waiting for like a karaoke section in this game.
There's karaoke in every one of the games. It might not be a section, but you can actively go to the karaoke places on your own. Baka Mitai is in almost all of them too.
I'm not gonna lie, bit afraid to for copyright reasons.
I get that one, yeah.
I will admit, never unlocked the dragon mode in 0.
But did you get Mad Dog?
No.
So you didn't do the cabaret stuff at all?
I couldn't, I didn't have the brain capacity to do so.
I'll get to that point in 0 on the PC, and I'll show you the mind of man who's done it.
Like, I'm still down, like, when I'm back at Brody's, if you wanna, like, get on a party and do it for me. I'm still down for that.
I just need to see if Brody's thing is, like...
You're getting kinda quiet.
There's that fixed.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if Brody's is good enough, I'll do it for you again. I love the cabaret stuff. It's it shows back up in 2 as well.
Brody's Wi-Fi has downloaded like a 40 gigabyte thing in 30 minutes.
Oh dang.
It's definitely good enough if it's the right time. Oh, gun!
こりゃ島野の親父に最高の土産ができたわ。
キリさん。
I've yet to see Majima kill anybody, but I think he's fully capable of it now.
He doesn't actually.
He almost did.
Yes, but he never actually does.
At least not on screen, right?
No, neither.
Oh shit.
He is, yeah. He is murderless.
So he's just batshit fucking insane like me.
Yeah, pretty much.
錦山さんなんです。
錦だと。
Nishiki?
5代目近江連合の本部長寺田をバックに錦山さんはずっと独立の算段してたんです。
Oh, Nishiki is starting his own Yakuza.
俺は今錦山組の射程頭なんです。どういうことなんだ。兄貴、錦のおじきはもう昔のあの人
Is not the man you once knew? Well, what happened to him?
だから風間のおやさんは心配して組の様子を見
Why is he doing
俺を
this?
錦山組に送ったんです。シンジ、おやさんは俺に話があると言っていた。すぐにでも会えないか。明日は本部で3代目の葬儀が。おやさんもその場を離れることはできません。
Why'd you hold the funeral for 10 years?
何の話だ。登場界の金庫から100億抜かれていたそうなんです。緊急幹部会でその話が出た直後に3代目が。
That's the real question. Why did you hold the funeral for 10 fucking
明
years?
日は葬儀場にいるんだな。
Oh, it's wait for chairman.
Yeah.
For was it Sarah? No, it was Dojima, wasn't it? It was Dojima.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because he. No, it's not because of that. He dies in that time. He dies roughly near the end of Kiryu getting out, so they didn't hold it for long.
But he was like super fucking dead. Was he just in a coma?
Oh, the one that he shot, that
Yeah.
Ishiki shot.
Yeah.
No, that's a different person. That's a different person's funeral. That isn't Dojima. That's just a small patriarch. They held his funeral way early on.
Oh, wait, Dojima himself is dead?
I believe Dojima might be dead in this one. At some point, he does die. I forgot which one he is.
He's the head of the Dojima family.
Yes, but his death is what is the catalyst of what makes things start going downhill.
For Kiryu?
For everything.
そんなところも兄貴らしいですね。全然お変わりなくて安心しましたよ。
Yes. Okay. Sohei Dojima, a major character in the series, he is first introduced in Yakuza 1. He dies at the beginning of the game.
What about his son? You talked to his son in Zero. You're friends with his son.
Daigo? Daigo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he really get killed? Wait a minute.
Daigo's dead?
No, maybe I'm trying to remember. No, it is straight Dojima who gets killed by Nishiki. Then why are they waiting so long to hold?
That's my question. Why are you waiting 10 fucking years? Like, were you waiting specifically for Kiryu to get out of jail?
I mean, probably. Kazuma probably set that up.
But what about his fucking son? Doesn't he want a fucking funeral in those 10 years?
They were never close. He did not like his father. Daigo does not like his father.
Oh, that makes sense since he was, like, best friends with Kiryu when he was excommunicado.
Yeah. That's always kind of been the case. Like, they've always been 50-50 like other families. But
It just happened to be the later half of the 50 when He died
柏木さん。何を驚いてんだ。
back in
最
1996.
近の働きからしたら別におかしな話じゃないだろ。でもまさか俺が
Yeah, it's Kashiwagi. I love Kashiwagi.
とはいえ
Yeah, he's cool as
い
shit.
きなり組持てって言っても手駒がいねえだろ。うちから腕利きのやつを何人か出すから。
He's just aloof.
I mean, look at that fucking scar and say he hasn't seen some shit.
ありがとうございます。礼なら風間の親父に言え。これはもともと親父が言い出したことなんだからな。親さん。
I need another drink of Monster.
お前には期待してるってことだ。それに桐生のこともある。桐生がどうかしたんですか。
Did Kiryu ever get any visitors while he was in jail?
No.
Not even Nishiki?
No, Japanese law dictates that it's harder for that for ex-Yakuza and Yakuza alike to get people to visit. Because that could be a very easy reason, like easy way to get them out kind of thing.
お前が桐生の受け皿になってやれ。俺が桐生の
Though I will say, after playing Zero, seeing Dojima die at the very beginning is awesome.
He was kind of fun in Zero.
Yeah, he always was. Looking at the story, he always cheats on his wife. He's just a dirtbag. Not just for that reason alone, but you know what I mean. That's part of the reason. He's a dirtbag in general.
Who's this bald bitch? Is that Shimano?
Yeah, that's Shimano. Yeah, that's the guy that Majima talks to right near the end.
Oh, yeah. Man, her tits are about an inch from being out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why is he taking fingers? This stylish bitch!
Ah, that's why. The reason why I've been literally sitting here trying to figure out why they waited that long. And the reason why is because they were covering it up from the family. The truth of it became publicly known after 10 years.
Oh. So
Hence why they were waiting.
They just acted like he wasn't dead for 10 years?
Pretty much. I mean, imagine you just told them the head of your entire clan was dead. That's a power vacuum.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of people trying to get it.
Yeah, so I guess it makes more sense than anything. Shinji. And yes, you might not have known it because you didn't do a lot of the sub-stories, but Shinji is in Zero.
I think I've met Shinji.
Guy in purple jacket that attacks you in a back alley saying he wants to kill all Yakuza.
Yeah, I met him.
Yeah, him. That's the same Shinji.
It's the same... Oh, because he wants...
Yeah. He looked up to Kiryu for doing what he did and decided to join the clan for Kiryu.
You gotta move your stuff.
I'm an instant failure.
I need something out of that box. You can have those Cheetos balls if you want.
Yeah, you just gotta avoid being seen by their paths. That's about it.
They're finally not wet anymore.
I'll probably end up speedrunning all these games at some point.
My brush cut. It fell off. But I brushed it cut. Of course.
You need to go to the right.
Hey, do me a favor. There's two.
Down that way, yeah.
Just what?
There's 2 bath bombs in there. Pick one.
Where?
In that box. They're wrapped in the... You have to smell them.
The morning band will be in a trash can in the area, by the way. I can't remember which one, but...
Left or top or bottom? That one or that one?
Trash can.
It'll be a small one, like a waste bucket style. It'll be right next to one of the tents, like that. It's not that one, but there'll be a glow, like with the key card. It'll be outside the building. I think it might be over that way somewhere.
It was not. You're a damn dirty liar, Talon.
Hi, Talon.
Hello, Brody 2.0.
Why?
I think that's who. Hello, Brody 2.0. I heard you twice.
It was, my mom.
Oh, wait, that wasn't Brody 2.0. Hello. I thought that was sister. I couldn't tell. Sorry.
She can't hear you.
Yeah. I think you might have to talk to the person at the front too before it initiates. Like at the door. I can't remember. Wait, talk to that guy. Talk to that guy. Yeah.
Should I write my real name?
Write a fake name. Kiryu's not allowed at the funeral because they think Kiryu's the one who killed him.
That makes sense.
これでいいのか。
はい。すいませんが、どちらの組の方でしょうか。
昔、堂島。
そうなんですか。堂島の親父も10年前に桐生っていう男に殺されちまいましたからね。で、今度は世良会長も死んでしまうなんて。私は誰かが裏で糸引いてるんじゃないかって思ってるんですけど、ね。
God, he says it directly to his
間もなく
face.
特別式が始まるので。
Yeah, it's a shame that you fucking killed him. Huh? Glowy trash can? Glowy trash
Now I
can?
think you have to talk to the guy in the front. Yeah,
Glowy trash
now
can.
the guy at the door. Yeah, I think because you sign in, then you talk to the guy in the front. Oh, well, he's gone now, so you could go in the building. There'll be someone in the building you talk to who goes, oh no, I lost my band. I think I threw it in a trash can somewhere.
Is it this guy?
Then you go back outside, and then boom.
It is this guy. I don't really care what he has to say. I just want to find his band. It's not in a trash can, it's just on the ground.
It was one of the two. I was like, it was somewhere in the area. I couldn't remember if it was a trash can or if it was just on the ground, but it was near trash cans at the very least. There was like 2 next to it.
りがとうございます。助かった。
Find another way, huh? Wait, this funeral's for Chairman Sarah, isn't it?
Possibly. The other way, remember the guy who said, hey, only funeral staff only? You gotta go back to him, because now you have your band.
No, I lost it. The guy took it.
What guy took it?
This guy.
そういう問題じゃないんだよ。あれほどあの模章は大事だと言っただろう、君。しかも似たようなミスを今まで何度もしているじゃないか。あ？
そうですか。わかりましたよ。こんな仕事こっちからやめてやりますよ。
I hated this job anyway. Give me your band.
あ、おい。
Where go, faggot?
And now to the guy that was outside.
No.
The guy who told you only funeral staff around. You're good now. Now he throws it away. That's why I remember the trash can. Because he can't use it, he now throws it away in one of the trash cans, and then you have to find it again.
Shiny? Just full sprint at the funeral. Nishiki. The hell was that? Bring up TikTok on your phone?
No, YouTube.
Just heard die. Ada. So where'd that bitch put it away? Trash can? No. Of course they went all out with security. It's a Yakuza funeral. Hey, here's that guy.
さっき模章を探してくれた人ですね。
何やら
見てたんですか。実は模章をなくした言及とか処分されそうだったんで、こっちからやめちゃいました。
そうか。
もともとこの仕事私に向いてませんでしたし、あのマネージャームカつくやつだし、ちょうどよかったですよ。せっかく探してもらった模章ですけど、さっきゴミ箱に捨てちゃいました。もう私には関係ないですから。じゃあ私はこれで帰ります。
Must have thrown it in trash can, Talon. Shame.
What?
Not the pocket tissues!
So I was right about it being in a trash can. I just kind of skipped a few steps.
Yes, you did. I found a pocket tissue, not again!
I feel like it's kind of funny, though, that I remember even the most trivial of, hey, it's in one of the trash cans in the end. I think that's kind of depressing for me.
I hate that they keep giving me pocket tissues, Talon. I hate it. I hate it a lot.
Pocket tissues are one of the most annoying things at the games. Now you have the morning band, you don't go in the front. You go to the side.
Oh.
That guy. Now you can go past. Yep.
ちょっと顔を貸してもらおうかい。
関西の5代目近江連合の本部長寺田をバックに 錦山さんはずっと独立の算段してたんです。
近江連合。
Omi Alliance.
正面から堂々と堂島の桐生。
なぜ近江連合が俺を
頼まれたんや。あんたの元兄弟に。
Former.
錦山の組長さんから写真の男を捕まえろってな。
錦か。
なんや、堂島の竜言うてもこの程度か。
Dragon of Dojima. I like the Fist of the North Star game, the Kiryu skin, because they actually like made his mouth move and not have it stagnant like most, you know, skins in games.
So they actually went through with that and like actually did that.
Yeah, the only thing they didn't do was like some scaling for some cutscenes with other models was a bit off because the Fist of the North Star guy is a bit bigger than Kiryu. So I was getting a pat down in that game and it just looked like the dude was tapping air. Never know when they come in handy.
There are some sub-stories in these games that require the pocket tissues.
I've never encountered them.
Well, you don't go out and actively search for the sub-stories, though.
I might do it with this one.
You might want to do it with Zero, too, if you want to restart Zero.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't want to, like, go all the way through the game and unlock all that shit again.
I mean, you know me, I would.
You want to?
Dude, I'm doing it right now on the computer. I'm getting over the model swapping thing. I'm gonna beat the games first before I do that. It may seem weird, but
Rush style is not my friend.
I do not like rush style. Never have, actually. I didn't like it even in Zero. Rush style was a bit meh for me. I was always the heavier hitting style. I didn't even like Brawler. I would always use Beast style. You haven't even upgraded your health and stuff that much. Wow. You could do that. You have enough to upgrade health. Look how many, like, the next ones are what? How much do they cost for the next one?
For next health? 3.
So it'll just take 3 for your next set of health now?
Yeah.
I think it's everything on that one line is just 3. Like, you follow that ring around, I think it's literally all just 3. Until the next ring.
Then
Yeah,
it's
then
10.
it goes to 2. Yeah. It's nice, though, that they don't really make it too difficult. 85! Jesus! Majima fights, Majima everywhere fights, hey, 85 is a child's play. I honestly should at one point re-download this game on my PlayStation. As weird as that seems, just to kind of see, you know, where I was at. Because I beat the game, I just can't remember all the skills and stuff I had. Does that seem weird to want to do?
No, I understand it.
You might want to heal yourself. Wait a minute, you're healing? Automatically? Alright, because the injured thing. Oh, is that what it is? Why are you just healing at random points?
Because I'm awesome. I'm cheating, Talon. That's my secret.
Man, you're cheating poorly.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you definitely want to heal. Jeez. He hits you like twice more. This is why getting the keys are actually good in this game, because you get items, weapons, things that will allow you to cheat and gambling.
Oh, so I think you'll like this, but the Fist of the North Star game has a gambling section.
There's gambling sections in every game. So, I have a weird...
You got quiet again.
Okay, there we go. Is that fixed?
Yep.
I have a weird things with these games. I love the Yakuza games. They are, as much as I love Persona 5, the Yakuza games are going to be my favorite series until I die.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just something that sticks in your heart.
Yeah. Do you remember how I used to say Assassin's Creed was my favorite game series?
Uh-huh.
This has beaten that out. Entirely.
どうも錦が指示しているらしい。まさか。だって錦のおじきは俺にはそんなこと一言も。お前も用心しろ。わかったな。はい。とにかく風間のおやっさんのところへ。おやっさんはこちら。
I feel like I'm about to get into one of those non-stop fighting sections.
Well, you felt right. I love the non-stop fighting sections, honestly, sometimes.
So do I.
Sometimes it's not that fun, but like when you get like the giant groups of people that you get to fight, it's amazing. Like, I love, in one of the later games, I won't tell you which one, but you get into an actual fight with riot gear police.
That is fucking awesome!
It's amazing, is what it is. Yeah, you get into full, like, group fight like that. It's not even just like a 1 or 2, it's almost endless waves.
Here's the motherfucker that got killed.
So, look at all those. You have to go into that view. There's Dojima, Shimano, Nishiki.
Well, that is Nishiki. Is that Kazuma?
Kazuma and Sarah.
This is a motherfucker that just died. Nishiki shot that motherfucker.
Yeah, you remember Sarah.
I do?
Yeah, remember Zero in Majima when you run through the giant section with the guys in the masks, and there's the guy at the end who looks at Majima and goes, "Can we actually trust you?" and then you fight him as a boss fight at the very end.
Roughly?
The giant mask people. You know, like the secret organization? Masked people who are like, we're gonna kill you, and there's the guy at the end who's like, then pull the trigger if you want to actually kill me. That's Sarah. The guy in the brown outfit.
Dude, I just remember getting really pissed off during Zero for multiple reasons.
Why?
Like the bullshit Chinese man with the knives and jumped and stuck onto walls and shit.
Oh, you mean, Lao Gui?
Yeah.
The assassin? Yeah. Hated Lao Gui. I mean, the boss fight was cool, though.
It was, but it pissed me the fuck off.
The Yakuza game, like, finales are some of the most beautifully crafted last segments of games. It makes it feel like everything's worth it.
Especially that gigantic fucking battle.
They're almost all like that. There's no small final endings. They're all, like, large and, like, final endings.
Ah, Kazuma! Kazuma is fucking dead.
Keep in mind, Kiryu's was a dead Kazuma after they just thought he killed Dojima. I think he's just a mass murderer killing all the patriarchs.
Don't let this murderous fuck out of here alive. I'll get out of wherever the fuck I want, bitch.
And now welcome to the fight sections. You could also grab these and just wail on them. Like, the one thing that's weird about the Yakuza games is they're not actually all made by the same people.
What?
They all have different conglomerates that have jumped in on the game. Like, 2 and 6 are made by the same people. Like, Kiwami 2 is made as the same people who made 6. But the other games are made by different companies. Like, the main parent company is the same, and the main group of people is the same, but they add other companies in the mix. So the gameplay of Kiwami 2 will be more similar to that of of just Yakuza 6. They're very similar because of the same people.
So, who made Zero?
Zero would have been the people that made 5, I believe. I could check that for you, though. Do you want me to go ahead and do that, just for the 100% sake of it?
Do it for the meme. Do it for the Vine!
I'll look it up on my computer. Okay, so there was Sega and Amusement Vision. Yes, okay. I was right, also. Yakuza 0 came out in the same year as Kiwami, but not same year, same year as Kiwami, but Kiwami did come out after 0.
Bitch.
There's actually, here's something you want to know that's cool. The game, like the main characters have their faces modeled after their voice actors.
That's most games.
No, like complete 3D modeled, not just kind of. They actually take these people's faces and completely morph them into these characters.
Dying, but still swinging a punch.
You barely won that fight. No, you lost that fight.
I did, I lost that very quickly.
Yeah, they're all released by different people.
Ow!
Hey, you remember? Do you remember fighting back here though? At one point in Zero with Tachibana.
Oh yeah, absolutely. How could I ever forget that? That was one of the best moments of my life.
I agree. These games are just good. Like, you know the short kid who gives me a high five occasionally that I pass by in the hall when you're walking with me?
Yep.
He doesn't like Yakuza because he finds the games boring, and he says the cutscenes make it boring.
I mean, occasionally, yeah, but not all the time.
No, and it's kind of necessary for this kind of game. And you know what I told him the reason why he is like that is? He's too ADHD. Like, this game would not be good for people with ADHD.
I have ADHD, like severe ADHD.
His kind of ADHD. He has the attention span ADHD.
I mean, so do I.
You have more of an attention span than he does. You have, literally, in comparison, yours is like child's play. ADHD to ADHD, but dude, I could have a conversation for like 5 minutes, and he changes the topic like 20 times in that time. Kiryu still has to go up the steps like a good boy.
He can't raise his leg 2 feet. If he tries to go above 2 inches, he has a fucking seizure and dies.
Kiryu fights Kazuma and fucking dies. Live. Live in color.
Kiryu fucking dies colorized.
Stop moving. Stop moving. To your left. To your left.
I'm already in a fucking cutscene.
Oh my gosh, why is it so behind? There's items and different paths in this game, like healing items and stuff.
I see him. I love the fucking run.
It's so, like, he doesn't care. He's like, oh, I'm running the okay. Return to monkey.
No, no, go back! I want to be monkey!
I love these games so much. I like how Kiryu, like, the game developers force you to fight, and, like, when you do the fight, you actually have to go and attack the man, and he shoves him through a door. Kiryu could just open the door, but Kiryu has to throw the man's body through the door, just for the effect.
I mean, it's cool as hell.
I mean, it's true. This is definitely one of these segments, by the way, up here, where you want to check, like, every path. Because there's a ton of healing stuff. There's, like, I think certain doors and stuff you could open, and certain things that Kiryu could just punch down, and there's stuff behind him, and... I think that's the thing I do in these games that, like, would give people like Curtis a heart attack. You know how you said you didn't mess with Shakedown?
Yeah.
I mess with Shakedown so much I max out the amount of money you can get in Zero. I had $9 trillion. That's also why you want to look different places. There's freaking katanas and stuff.
Oh, I threw that at that man.
I just love when, like, the thing that I think I love the most, as weird as it seems, is when Kiryu punches someone so hard it briefly slows down the battle. Like, you see, like, a go slight slow-mo for, like, 2 seconds. I don't know if that's just me, who likes that very much so, but it feels nice.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
And it doesn't really slow the battle down to too much of an extent. Like, it doesn't slow it down, it just feels like Kiryu's for some reason put a little extra oomph. Now you could go into that room if there's nothing else. There might be something in this room, but I don't remember. I don't remember what's where, item-wise. I just always, you know, make it a goal to check.
I'm definitely checking.
Yeah.
It's better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
I found a secret! I know there was another stack of boxes around here somewhere. Ah! I will never trust a stack of boxes again.
You want to know the honest truth? When I played, I didn't even know those boxes were destructible.
Neither did I until I just fucked around and found out. Scientific method, bitch.
The amount of fighting in this segment is unreal. This
seems pretty real to me.
This is one of the best and worst starts ever to a game. It feels so good until you get right near the end, and it makes you want to scream. And I won't tell you why until you get there.
A little bit of health never hurt anybody.
I would go to get to that upgrade. I would use, yeah.
I was 5 steps ahead of you, brother.
It's worth it. Adding a climax heat gauge, it adds an entire heat gauge. That's, I think, red now. Yeah, that's usually what I end up doing when I start, is just getting all the ones, because why not? It's just free stuff, pretty much.
Fuck this door! Made me paranoid about doors. I'm gonna start punching at every door I fucking see now.
I could see the paranoia.
I don't want to miss anything. Fuck this electrical box.
Fuck that.
Fuck this kid. Fucking love Kiryu.
And you would think as he gets older, his things would get, tamer. They do not get tamer. There's a 1 in 5 where, you know how there's the bike smash?
Yeah.
Instead of that, Kiryu gets on the bike and rides it into the man.
He fucking what?
He rides the bike into the man.
So he only gets more brutal.
Yes. You'd think age would make him tame. Age does not tame this man.
That's what age has been doing to me. I've been just getting more and more aggressive.
That's what happens with Kiryu. He calms down a little bit outside of battle, but he gets into battle and he
fucks your shit.
He loses his mind.
He will fuck you and your mother with the same penis.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck this man. Fuck these two men.
Do you see how the climax heat gauge is red? It does more damage when you get into climax heat.
Bah.
Plus, climax heat also gives you some heat moves that you won't get in others, as well.
Well, that's if the enemies live long enough to get to me in the fucking... Get me into the fucking climax. I want a climax, bro.
He's out. Did you grab the potion? Yeah, there we go. Potion. Stamina. Yeah, you're good now. Time to leave.
Majima!
Majima everywhere means it. He means it. He means everywhere.
Kiryu-chan!
He becomes everywhere, even in the story. Like, he just is everywhere.
Like, I seriously doubt, in all common sense, that Majima would actually go to a fucking funeral.
Oh, he knows. The only reason he does is because he knows Kiryu's gonna be there. Legitimately, that is the only reason he shows up and dresses up like this, is just to fight Kiryu again. It does that much sounds like Majima, doesn't it?
It does.
Like, that's why I even told Nate, like, when I'm practicing my fighting style, because I will fight him in the streets of Japan.
Yeah, dude, fight me in the streets of Japan.
I'd try, but
I'd go full fucking beast style on you. I would smash your shit into the ground so hard.
Keep this. Read what he says here as well. He also is here because of his boss. He works for Shimano, so he has to.
Oh.
But the fact that he knows Kiryu's also going to be here is why he, But as you know in Zero, he doesn't necessarily like working for Shimano.
Would anybody really? That bald fuck just took 2 people's fingers because a girl cut his fucking head.
That's fair, yeah. Much mistake just there is why I said it makes it one of the best and worst battles at the start of the game. Yo, you're gonna want to heal after this section.
Get fucked.
Right before you get, like, after you beat this group of people, you're gonna want to heal yourself.
I want that sword. Give me that sword.
I got the stream says 0 people watching, but I'm obviously, you know.
I snapped his fucking neck!
Yeah, Kiryu doesn't kill people. Also uses worn iron pipe in battle and snaps man's neck.
Nice tiger tattoo, bitch. I'm getting past you. You can fuck right off.
I refuse to tell you why you're gonna hate him.
Well, he appears to have 2 health.
Honestly, the 2 health bars is not the reason you're gonna hate him.
Why am I...
Put it this way, when I started playing the game, maybe it's because I didn't understand it at first, it took me 5 attempts to beat him.
Well, he seems pretty fucking easy so far.
Seems.
Ah! He rocked my shit!
Oh, I see hidden thing in those boxes.
Yeah, that's what I was going for until he fucking decided to rock my shit once more. Ah!
It was a risk worth taking. See, he himself isn't particularly hard, it's what he does that makes it irritating.
Get your shit off me, boy. He just fucking tanks my hit like a bitch.
Like, it's not even unless he doesn't do it nearly as much as he did it to me. Yeah, look at his health bar.
Oh.
Now do you see why I say what I said?
Yes, I do. Ah, my shit got rocked once more.
Yeah, it's like, he's not particularly a difficult boss, it's just him being able to heal like that, and he does it an unlimited amount of times. He just heals less and less each time, pretty much. This is when you have to learn how to do the heat move combo thing I was telling you about, how there's the heat move that knocks them out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way that you could do that with him. And I can't remember how you do that.
Take back those 10 years. Yeah! I think it's more annoying that he just consistently rocks my shit.
And it's not even for too much damage, in all reality.
There's officially nothing I can buy for 1 skill point.
Nice, you've gotten to that point finally. It's now all up to 3.
You stomped on my cock, dude.
Oh, ow. In my professional Yakuza opinion, he is the hardest boss in any Yakuza game I've played.
Like, specifically this fight?
Yes. Absolutely. For some reason, to me, this is the hardest fight I ever came across. There were some that were longer, but they weren't more difficult, if you get what I mean. Like, the ending segment of the game,
Yeah,
Zero.
he's just continuously rocking my shit.
Yeah. This is why I say it's both, like, it's a fun opening, but also... At least the one good thing now is that experience is separate from money. Money can just be used pretty much primarily on drug.
Stop grabbing me, bitch! Stop grabbing me! Stop it! Whore! You went 5 in a row! Let's see how many he does this time. Oh, he went for 2, but I dodged that bitch ass!
Though it does feel nice when you finally do end up beating him.
Dude, his fucking attack patterns are whack as hell.
This is actually the fight that made me not like Yakuza at first. Imagine this being my first game. Like, can you see how that could be a little bit of a start to a game?
Yeah.
I sat here going, if all bosses are like that, and the bosses are gonna be fun, it just they use the formula of more health equals harder boss. Which I've never been a fan of, so I don't like the difference in like easy and hard mode and all that a lot of times. It doesn't really make it much harder, it just like add more health to enemies, and it's just like really...
Stop grabbing me, bitch. Stop it! We did this fucking song and dance once before, bitch.
You have to remember, since I didn't even know the boxes could break, I didn't have nearly as many healing items by this point. That's why it took me as many times as it did. I think now that you have that amount of healing items and heat items or whatever, you might be a little bit easier, but I didn't know about that before. So...
Ah! He keeps fucking grabbing me! I'm gonna shit my fucking pants. I'm gonna shit.
Did he heal himself?
No. He just keeps fucking grabbing me. Grab me, knock me down, grab me, knock me down. My X button is gonna break by the end of this game. This fight even. My poor fucking X button! Oh! Oh, my spine, donkey! I'm doing pretty good for my first attempt, though.
I mean, it's not bad. But imagine getting nearly to the end and then you run out of healing items and he just knocks you out.
I think I'm out of healing items. I think I only have heat items now.
So you understand the freak out. Pretty much the way I had to do it is I had to stall out the battle right near the end.
I don't know, but I'm about to shit my pants if I get knocked down one more. I'm shitting! Talent. Oh, my dick! Come on out here. Go on. I won't hurt you. That's a lie. I'm gonna hurt you a lot. Talon, open your mouth. I'm gonna shit in your fucking mouth.
Wah.
The more you hurt me, the more powerful I get.
You might want to just get out of the corner, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to fucking lead him back there, but the fight keeps fucking going over there. We're fucking magnet. If you grab me again, I swear to
That's
God.
actually what you need to do. Like, punch him, like, twice. Oh, he healed, didn't he?
He did, yes.
Sorry, I looked away for a minute. So, when wait for him to do his charging attack, where he rushes at you, and then that's when I just attack. I run away from a distance. That way he then is forced to charge at you. Maybe that seems weird, but in a battle like this, you kinda have to do that at a point.
Dude, don't make me get breath.
I'm gonna bullshit this game. Right fucking now.
What are you doing? Oh, doing the run around. Pretty much what I just told you to do.
Yes, but I am only attacking once.
It's kind of what you have to do, which I kind of find when you're in a first battle in a game, that's what you have to do, but I think the reason that makes it hard is you can't really over-level yourself at the beginning of the game.
Okay, that was a bad move. I'll accept that.
You have to imagine, though, this is just the second game. He is in so many games. Imagine the amount of like, fights Kiryu's actually gotten in his life.
He knocked me in the opposite direction. My dick! My spine! My dick! My spine dick! There it is! First try!
Yeah. I mean, I feel kind of like eh. But you also got my kind of slight advice, too, on the whole, you know? Just cheese run around.
Yeah.
And then Nishiki staring at you.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'm disappearing now. Maybe the tub is full. It's like all the way, almost all the way down to the stairs. Very carefully.
待ちてめえ、もう一回言ってみろ。
Once upon a time.
こんな定例会意味ないって言ったんですよ。なんだと。お前と話すくらいならバスへのキャバクラでブサイクな女とダベってる方がよっぽど有意義なんだ。てめえ、もう一遍言ってみろ。組長さんよ、ここらで一つはっきりさせときたいんだがな。俺らは風間の親父に言われたから仕方なくてめえについてるだけなんだよ。何？風間の親父から俺のしのぎがどんだけ太い化石か聞かされてねえわけじゃねえだろ。そいつが俺の核ってやつだ。ならそれなりに扱われねえとな。あの桐生ならまだしもおめえみたいな幹部に尻尾振るしか脳のねえ青にさんに指図されるなんてまっぴらごめんだ。こっちは勝手にやらせてもらうぜ。てめえまだ話は終わってねえぞ。黙ってみてな。しのぎのお手本ってやつ見せてやるからよ。ここまで観念しろ。ぶっ殺してやる。終わりだ。
Whatever happened to Tachibana?
Did you forget?
Yep.
He dies in Zero.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, right near the end? Yeah, he pretty much dies.
I'll be honest, I skipped a few of those cutscenes.
Honestly, I only skip cutscenes once I beat the game. I have watched every single cutscene to the completion.
Yeah, I was just really caught up in the fucking action. Like, there was explosions and gunfires and shit. I was like, cutscene, fuck that. I want gunfire, fighting, murder. I want murder!
I just can't wait till you get to the game where Kiryu one-on-one fights a tiger.
He fucking what?
Fights a tiger with his fists.
What game is that?
I can't remember if it's 3 or 4. I think it's 4, though.
The way you've described 3, I don't think it'll be in 3.
The 3, near the end, 3 gets good, but it takes up until that point. That's why it's like the rest of it is just Kiryu kind of helping with children.
I plan to stream all of these games, by the way, from here on out.
That way I can still join at random points, even though I can't really talk.
Yeah, plus it'll be saved to the YouTube channel.
True. You're gonna have a lot of content. These games are not small.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't plan to, like, non-stop stream it for, like, 2 years, but it'll be off and on. Like, I do play other games, you know.
You don't do like I do. You've seen when I get into a game, I kind of forget the other games I have.
Yeah, I haven't played Days Gone in almost a month.
Dang.
You know, I was really into that fucking game for a while.
That is true.
Like, with me for games, I'll be into it for like 2 months at a time, and then I'll be like, okay, I gotta try something else before I get burnt out on this entirely.
I have a much 4, 5. In the same month.
Did you not fucking sleep?
Pretty much.
How can you go without sleep for a fucking month?
Yakuza.
Insane after 72 hours without sleep.
The way I did it is I pretty much I wouldn't sleep for 2 days, then I would fall asleep on the 3rd day. And rinse and repeat.
Okay, so you get to the verge of hallucination, and then... Dude,
Yep.
I pulled my first all-nighter after I first got my Xbox.
I've been pulling all-nighters most of my life. Dude, I went 72 straight hours once. I know when they say about the hallucination things, what that's like because of it. It's weird. It is weird. You not only hallucinate things, you hallucinate people speaking.
The other side is that SR can't.
I did not like getting to the 72 hours of no sleep.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not fun.
No, it was a terrifying event, and I'd never want to do it again. But I could.
I remember my first all-nighter, I was purely playing Hitman Absolution. And I kept fucking hallucinating that I was doing the fucking, concentration thing he does when he, like, sees through walls and sees their fucking footsteps and shit. I swear to God, I could actually do that for a solid 5 hours.
I laugh at that, but I've had worse.
Like, I saw through the wall. Mind you, this was in, like, 4th grade. Saw through the wall the outline of somebody walking towards a door, reaching for the door handle. And
so did
somebody...
you pick up your pair of scissors and throw them around the corner?
No, this was at school. I was in detention. But, yeah, that shit was happening, and somebody actually walked in the fucking door, and I thought, I am 47.
I am Agent 47.
That's the story of the first time I shaved my head.
Oh. Oh no, for that reason.
Yes.
I can't say much. Why do you think my hair is black?
Majima?
Yes.
Understandable. Why do you think I'm growing out my hair?
That's why I've been very adamant about not cutting my hair for a while. You've gotten lucky you have the hairstyle that works in that way. Mine just is a pain.
You kidding? My hair is curly as fuck, boy!
Yeah, but yours also grows long in the right way.
I'm at man bun length, and you know that.
I know. I wish to be able to at least get there.
So get there, pussy.
I mean, I could rock Majima's like Yakuza, like the Kiwami style.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm not actually that far off.
Yeah, you just have to have like a constant undercut.
Yeah. Are you Kazuma Kiryu-san? I am. Who's this?
I am Nishida from the Majima family. I have a message from the boss for you, Kiryu-san. Oh, great.
Instant fear. Kiryu just does not want a part in any of this.
Remember, when I first started playing Zero and I did the whole fucking chicken tenders thing?
Yes.
I stuck with that even when you weren't watching.
It was Kiryu's mission for chicken tenders.
Like, I was playing through the whole fucking boat scene, and the only thought in my head was, is this where I get my fucking chicken tenders?
Do you have any weapons on Kiryu?
Probably not.
Alright. I'd say go in front of the Millennium Tower.
I'm actually gonna have to check if I have weapons, because I don't know. It's been a while since I talked to Bob.
If you actually want to initiate the fight with him, you have to have the weapon.
Initiate fight with Majima?
Yes. So do you see how there's on your map your equip? Yeah, that just blocks it, just what you just had. It transcribes stuff, pretty much. It's like, hey, this is kind of the stuff.
I do have a gun and a cannon.
Okay, do you have confidence that you're going to be able to beat Majima right now? Keep
I'm a
those
confident
on you.
son of a bitch.
Okay, then time to go in front of the Millennium Tower.
Millennium Falcon, here I come.
Do you see on the map the green?
Yes, I did.
The green. Yes, that's where he's at. If you get like calls from Nishida like that, that'll pretty much be like, hey, it'll show you the area where he pops up at.
Hey, Majima's here, you know. Go fuck his shit. Kiryu-chan! Why is he a cop?
何？ああ。
With a bat and a I wonder who that was.
That's what you saw. That's literally exactly how I played Zero. Was just a bat and a dagger, so it's so fitting. Even Kiryu's like, pretty sure that'd be you.
Kiryu-chan! See, the thing is, me and you have the same, like, mindsets as Kiryu and Majima.
You really do.
You're the Kiryu and I'm the Majima, because I'm fucking insane and I could beat your ass at any moment. But you
True.
have the smarts to fucking beat me.
Yeah, I'm just over here like, what would be the best way to do this?
He's swinging his fist at exactly a 45-degree angle. He will hit me with exactly 75 pounds of force. That's actually a lot of force, actually.
I was gonna say, dang, if you have that much force behind your fist, dude, we gotta get you some, like, professional stuff.
I mean, I can break walls with no problem.
That is fair.
Like, my mom's house has wooden walls. I've put quite a few holes in them.
I just don't do that, because I could, I just don't do it because I don't want to cause property damage to a place I don't own, you know? But... like,
Spread them! Shut up and spread them! Smut video.
Check it.
I can fight Majima. I'm a big man, big plan.
Like how Kiryu's like, you found it, like he didn't plan on having it.
Oh god, he brought— No, not the slugger! Okay.
I find it even funnier. It's like a bat and a knife. He pulls out Slugger style.
He has the exact same stance as Zero, too.
He doesn't really change in his that. Like, in the games, he kind of tames down a tad, but at the same time doesn't at all.
What if I just— How gun? How bring out gun?
Because you didn't equip it. I believe it's the down. No, that's dragon style. You have to tap up again. Look, it's equipped, but when you're in the battle brawler, tap brawler direction again, and then it pulls out. See. Sorry, I kind of had to remember the exacts. Are you sure you're confident?
I'm overconfident, bitch.
The bad part about this is now he will show up in that outfit and do the stops and searches on you. In any time he catches you with weapons, will fight you. But do you see what I mean, though? How he has, like, he's so, like, they're varied fights. It's not like, you know, it's you fight him and at a point it's just like, oh, all these fights are the same. They're very different. I mean, if you could run and grab, like, a trash can or something, you could probably just grab it and eat into him if you really wanted to, but...
I've already beaten him. I took one hit since that one flurry of blows.
the amount of outfits he has that he has spent his money on in this,
I know
could
you've
respect
shown
it.
me him like in a tutu or something at one point.
A dress is a dance outfit. There's so much money he has invested in doing this.
Purely to fuck with Kiryu?
Yes.
I feel like you relate more to Zero Majima than to this Majima.
I really do. I definitely do. The Zero Mojima is definitely something that I relate to. The way he acts and the way I act are very similar.
Oh, hello there!
Yeah, I like how they just saw you beat up Majima with a bat, and they're like, we're gonna come after you too. Pretty sure if I just saw Majima and Kiryu fight and saw Kiryu come out on top, I would not go, huh, let's pick him off. That ain't gonna work. I love Kiryu's curb stomping because he won off and he walked away. Like, to me, that is a certain level of aloofness that you are so confident in your curb stomp that you don't even go to make sure about it. You just know you're hitting him with enough force that he is gone.
Oh, I know if I was curb stomping somebody, their skull would be fucking shattered.
And he's just like, I'll do it once.
I know every time I save it, like, takes video from the stream. Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay. So I'm about halfway before this, my PlayStation will say fuck you to the whole streaming thing.
I think that's something you'll need to do at some point in all these games is go through the sub-stories as well.
Oh yeah.
Like, the sub-stories are just amazing. Some of them are a bit like, what? But
Holy shit, I can order to go for once.
yeah, in the future games to go becomes kind of a standard.
One of everything, please.
The only thing that I've never understood that they never actually explain in between the games, like Zero and Kiwami,
What?
is what happens to all of Kiryu's money that he amasses in Zero.
He gives it away to charity.
I
Pocket
guess
circuits. The fuck is pocket circuits?
that was the thing I was telling you about earlier. Pocket Racer.
Huh.
You know, I think I figured it out. I think I figured out the money between Zero and Kiwami.
What?
They probably seized his assets when he went into jail.
But he didn't have the money in the beginning of Kiwami.
You're right. Like,
Of course I'm right.
There's also, I'll tell you, part of the reason why I don't like 3 as well is there's a suspension of disbelief at the end. You know how there's like the free roaming at the end of the games?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and you could take like certain, I don't know if you do it in Zero, I forgot, but in later games you could take certain characters out and about with you, right? Well, there's a character that dies in 3 that you could then choose in the free play mode once you beat the game to go out and on the town with. And
That face right there, you'll see it in a
Yeah.
second, but that face right there is the face of what the fuck.
Yeah, do you see what the suspension of disbelief is there? Like,
Yeah.
even in 4, there's a character, like, that there's sub-stories that are relied on, you know, and at a point she runs away in the story and you can't do them, and you can't unless you... And you can't for, like, the rest of the game. But, you know what the game does to allow you to do it? The character daydreams about that person, and what the events would have been like had they still been there. Like, all the events that happened in the past. So you could complete the sub-stories like you actually did do them in the past.
Huh. Cool.
And that's a detailed way of doing that. I think that kind of keeps me in the, okay, that's fine, that's good. I won't even say that that's necessarily wrong, you know? Like, at least it gives an explanation and keeps my, you know, that brain going, huh, okay, that could actually make sense, I get that. So that's a good mechanic. The other one doesn't explain it at all, he just stands there at the end. The lumber and gentleman's umbrella are weapons if you want to have them.
I'm just buying 4 Stamina XXs.
That's fair.
Just to have heat and health items. On top of the one of everything I got from the burger place.
It's really not a bad idea to have stuff like that at all times.
Hey Bob, I already got everything from you. Shut up.
You did?
I did.
Thought he had a lot more than that, though.
I want to go to the pocket. Yeah, I didn't really experience that in Zero. I want to see what it's like.
You know those little, like, like Hot Wheels racetracks?
Yeah.
Essentially that.
So it's like something you have no control over? Is it one of those things
You do have some varied control over it. You get to modify the vehicles and see how it runs, and you could input some things in the battle and try to keep your car from flying off, but it's very little interactivity.
Kamarocha. I didn't do that though. I can't say I did that.
You just carry you with a bunch of children.
Kiryu getting nostalgic over something that didn't happen on my PlayStation. Wonder what all of those kids are up to now?
Yeah, in Zero, he plays with a bunch of kids, and he kind of becomes like a...
You rephrase that. Rephrase that right now. Do not say he plays with a bunch of kids ever again.
He teaches the kids and turns into like a parental figure for them and helps them out with the pocket circuit and becomes slowly the best one in the entire pocket circuit racing community.
Look, he is a fucking psychopath. He nearly burned down the fucking house.
Understandable.
Was that Brody 2.0?
So I lit his candle, but he took the offerings that I left in the candle. Like, tall flame. He's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
He loves it when you call him a psychopath.
Yeah.
He's an asshole too.
Yeah. I'm saying yeah so you go away faster.
I don't know if I appreciate your honesty on that, or if I could call you a jackass for that.
You can do both. You must be... It's me! Middle-aged man! Playing with children's toys. God, he looked so old compared to that picture. Did Zero come out before Kiwami? You said it earlier.
Yeah, barely. It came out in the same year.
Like a few months off.
Yeah, pretty much.
So they did have time to add all these little pictures of little cutscenes from Zero. Okay.
Yeah, I don't actually think Pocket Circuit was in the original Yakuza. I think they added a lot of stuff for Kiwami.
Oh yeah, because they can't have like a 2 GB game on a PS4 and it be that successful.
And with the rest of the games being the way they are, especially with Zero, like, imagine going from Zero to this. Like, to the original Yakuza. It would be such a...
There's so many children to play with.
All of them. And I beat them all in Zero, but I never played it in Kiwami.
Yeah.
Like a Kiryu doesn't say, I was in jail.
What? The Pocket Circuit League. Like they're acting like they're acting like they go way back, but I've never seen this dude in my life.
Let me put it this way. He shows up in every further game.
Pocket Circuit guy?
Yeah, he shows up in this, Kiwami 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and even 7.
Like a dragon.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's old in 7, though.
Like how old? Like old enough for Kiryu and Majima to be fucking dead, but...
Old enough that he has a wife and kid.
When he does this for a living?
Yep.
How? There's no way the kid says.
It is. The sad part is you know, Kiryu slightly ages in the games, but you just see Pocket Circuit Fighter. His face goes from youthful to this to like... he gets so old, his hair changes color, and Kiryu's over here like, I look almost the same.
I just look like a fatter version of myself.
Yeah, pretty much.
He plays Kiryu up to 6, right?
Yes. There's a little bit of differentiation in 4 and 5. You play as 4 different characters in 4.
Really?
Yes, and in 5 you play as 5 different characters.
How the fuck did they make that happen?
It's beautiful.
Do you play as 6 different characters in 6? Do they keep it going, or...?
6 is just Kiryu.
Oh, it's a lot less interesting.
6 is a calmer game out of all of them. 6 is the one that has a caring for a baby minigame. That you can't
46! Avoid.
Yeah, think, he was already, back then, what? He would have
29.
been 29 29, yeah. So imagine how much he ages over the course of these games, then.
I mean, what year does 6 take place in?
Yakuza 6 takes... 6 takes place in 2018.
That's another 13 years. That's 59.
Yeah. It's weird to say these games, like, take place so... Like, they're getting more and more recent.
You're engaged?
This man pretty much never gives up. He just goes and does this, but bigger and bigger over time. In 7, he's running something he calls Dragon Kart, which is Mario Kart, but Yakuza.
That sounds I would actually, like, do that a lot. Man, this makes me want to go back to 0 and purely for the pocket racers. But I don't know where to fucking begin that shit.
That's the thing with these games. Doing everything feels right. Because even the side things are still stories.
That's why they're called sub-stories.
Yeah, it's not just like, here's a random side quest that doesn't really connect to anything.
Yeah.
They all have stories of their own, and they all connect back to the main story somehow, apparently.
Dude, it's like my D&D campaign. Where do you think I get inspiration? Like...
literally everything.
Yes, but where's one of my biggest inspiration points? This is Kiryu, a grown man over here, going, I'm gonna just participate in Pocket Circuit with children. Like, you would think it would mean nothing. But it's amazing when all of these things do.
Nani?
Gollum Tiger.
Which is the name of literally 1 and 0. 17 years, the names haven't changed.
You'd think they would. I feel like this is gonna be the last 2 hours of the stream before it shuts off itself.
It's just gonna be Pocket Racer.
Yeah, probably.
If you don't have all the right stuff, you won't be able to. Like, it ramps up in difficulty after a while, if you don't have the right things.
Go!
And the courses all do change, too.
How do more pocket
If
races?
this will put it into perspective, once you get far enough, Majima will come in and he gets mad that you beat him, so he makes a better machine out of spite of you. For a children's game.
Oh, back in. Let me in. Let me in!
Go to the parts store. It ain't cheap, by the way. Some of the starter stuff might be cheap enough, but just take one of everything. That's what I do. Even the tires, like you missed the soft tires at the bottom, but yeah, it's worth getting those. Yeah, it's like $7 grand, but yeah, getting everything is worth it, because then you'll not have to collect it later on. And the amount of CP you get from doing so.
Oh, the CP. Nutty.
Have you found where you got to spend the CP in this one?
Is it not with Bob again?
Did he have a CP spinning list at Bob?
I do not remember.
Because I cannot remember where it's at in Kiwami either. I kind of sped run through Kiwami in terms of how little I actually did.
I'll have to look at the killer bee.
Go with the killer bee. There are, with the gears, like how they all cost different amounts. You could put them all on, but certain races say you could only use a certain amount of gears. I mean, you could, like, genuinely, you could just wreck the race, the first race right now. You don't even need to put the rest in. You could literally just win like this. Might have to take some stuff off, though. Like, that's, so much of that is just...
Black.
I honestly paid so little attention to this. Even in Zero, I just looked up a guide on how to win. Pocket Circuit never really caught my attention too much.
I've got the God car.
Yeah, you're gonna lose.
Enter a Tony.
Yes.
I've got the God car, it's fine.
Yeah, you'll lose. You can't even get in most of these races because you have too many gears.
Fuck! Fuck!
You'll have to open them, and yeah, it'll let you edit it from inside of it, but... So, like, if you press that one, yeah, you'll be able to edit it from here. They thought of that just because they know people will be like, huh.
That's good.
And I think you're good now. Yeah. So that's
Fuck your bumper plate.
I just want to see how quickly you fly out of this place.
Probably super fucking fast. Cause I
Yes.
move super fucking fast.
Like, you'll beat the kids if you could stay on the track. Ooh, whoa, don't beat the kids. Bad idea.
What are you talking about? All I do is beat kids. I'm getting
Yakuza,
canceled on Twitter for that one.
Yakuza, but every character model that you fight is replaced with a child.
That would be fucking awesome. They need to make mods for this game.
There's mods on the PC.
Huh?
There's mods on the PC. Look how many laps there are. Why, that was such a bad idea. Oh dear. Oh, whoa, the boost is such a bad idea.
Cry, Kiryu. Cry.
He lost to a bunch of children.
Well, let's try that again.
Because you need to change your speed.
Never! Let's try to finish the race next time. You son of a bitch. I will win with the God car. Nobody can stop me. Except myself. 'Cause I'm a fucking pussy.
Yup.
I need a bit less speed, yes.
Yeah, the amount of speed you have on that car is detrimental to how you're gonna lose.
That one should be good.
I think that might be good enough to win. I don't think you really need to change much else.
Do I even need to boost? Nah.
I would not suggest boosting until, like, the last minute when you need it. I just save it till, like, the last lap, usually. If I'm, like, just to be able to, like, push ahead right at the end and win. See how much better, like, balance-wise it is.
I'm Jesus.
Yeah, you really don't need to do anything from this.
I'm Jesus to these children.
Don't forget, you could also do the fast-forward thing if you want.
Oh yeah. Thanks for reminding me, I actually fucking forgot that.
You're
I thought I was
welcome.
about to sit through this whole fucking thing.
You're welcome, trust me. I wanted to get done with these things as physically quickly as possible, so...
12 fucking laps of this shit.
And look how far ahead you are.
Easily like 2 laps ahead.
Oh yeah. And something that's funny about Pocket Circuit, if you lap somebody in their lane, it does knock them out of the race.
I've done that like 5 fucking times.
Not really. You haven't gone into their lane. You could pass them, but it hasn't put them in their lane yet. It's like you have to go like right behind them.
So like I'm about to do the red here.
You're one next to him. See how you're next to, not in the same exact lane?
Oh, like
now
I just hit
this
the blue
guy, blue, is out entirely now. Look at the bottom left. How the blue has an X on him. He's out entirely because you laughed him like that.
Oh oh! I
Yeah.
get it now.
Yeah, if you're
like
in the same lane as him, and you literally, it's like running through his car.
Want to see me do it again?
Like how excited Kiryu gets over the most minuscule of things.
Want to see me do it again?
You have to go through every race individually.
I see that.
I don't know which one you just did, but... Ah, I see which one you just did. I mean, you have 19, yeah, you can join in on that one.
And I can win, because I'm fucking cool.
You don't even have to do anything. That was like 4, no, it's 8 laps, but... It's such a short track compared to the other one. It's definitely, this game is definitely Japanese, though. You can tell with, like, their cutscenes of Kiryu going, yeah.
And off I go. Swear to God, I'm about to lap somebody on their lane already. Dude, less than a minute win? Less than a minute win!
You lapped 2 people. How does it feel?
I beat the shit out of these kids! I lapped all 3 of them!
Yes, you did. Kiryu is so smug about it, too.
Yeah, I beat these children! I'm getting canceled on Twitter for sure, boy.
You're spending thousands of yen to beat children.
I love beating children. That mini jump seems to be in a very inconvenient location.
Yeah, very.
My speed's gonna fuck me, isn't it?
It could, but do you see what I mean about the boost being only really things that you should use if you specifically need it?
Yeah.
Or if you know you're gonna beat the crap out of the kids.
Okay, it's not as inconvenient as I thought.
Yet. No, it's because your speed, you were at a slow enough speed. Had you been faster, it would have been more of an inconvenience.
Come on, lap him! Lap him! Yeah!
Poor children.
In all due respect, I am fucking these kids!
Oh my god, you went from beating to fuck. And as you see, you get a CP for each one of these too.
Yep.
Yo, Kiryu and his beard hair.
Fucking goatee.
You might want to change the tire. Wait, no. Actually, you're using spike tires. That's good for this one.
Speed.
Yeah, if there's grass, spike tires do well. In grass, you're good. I wouldn't change anything. I genuinely, until the last few races, would not change from the extra balance motor. You might have to change some other things, but I wouldn't go. See what I mean? Look at how that track is shaped. The Godspeed motor would make you fly off in an instant. Kiryu brandishes that thing like it's a weapon.
Absolutely.
I mean, it kind of is a weapon, so if anything's a weapon if you try hard enough.
A weapon to beat children and make them cry. Ah! My hand was off the controller! I was that confident! Fuck! Let's try to finish the race next time. Fuck you.
He's such a condescending person. It's beautiful.
Heavier parts, you say? I've already got the heaviest fucking bits on my car. Nah, I'm good. I just need to keep my hand on the controller this time. I figured out how to skip.
Nice.
Get fucked. You small child, get fucked. Am I really not gonna try? Am I not gonna fall out this time?
I don't know, possibly.
What kind of bullshit? Fucking face. Seem to be a lot of corners here. Where's the person that's in first? Why am I not in first? Why am I not in second? Me and Yellow are fighting for second. Too much boost. Not enough speed. Not enough speed. Not enough speed. I've won every tournament so far. Let me see those pots, boy. Everything. I definitely have a lot of CP right now.
How much do you have?
I'm about to go to Bob and look. I've spent almost 100,000 yen on pocket racing. $17. Gotta go fast.
いらっしゃい。
久しぶりだな、レイナ。
桐生ちゃん。そうだったの、風間さんが。でも桐生ちゃん突然来るんだもん。驚いちゃった。
悪いことをしたな。
今に始まったことじゃないけどね。
レイナ、おやっさんは俺に言った。ユミを頼むってな。あいつのこと何か知らないか。
あの時病院から失踪したって聞いてからは何も。でもね、桐生ちゃん、5年前ここに水木って女の人が訪ねてきたの。彼女沢村由美の妹ですって言ったわ。
ユミに妹が？
うん。でも妹がいたことは由美ちゃんも知らなかったはずよ。由美ちゃんだけ生まれてすぐ生き別れになったんですって。
そうだったのか。で今その水木は？
それが詳しくはわからないの。水木ちゃんちょくちょくここに顔出してくれてね。そのうち由美ちゃんがいたこの店で働きたいって。4年くらいいたんだけど、去年急に自分のお店を持つことになったの。お店の名前はアレス。
場所は？
オープンしたら知らせてくれるってことになってたんだけど、まだ連絡ないのよ。こっちから聞こうにも連絡先変わっちゃってるみたいで。
そうか。
彼女由美ちゃんによく似てた。会えばすぐにわかると思う。ここに入れ墨入れてたわ、花模様の。
ユミの妹らしくない。
そうね。
邪魔したな。
またいつでも来てね。私にできることなら何でも協力するから。
ああ。
錦山君のこと聞かないんだ。それとももう誰かから。
ああ。
そう。
自分の目で確かめるさ。人が何て言おうがな。
ねえ桐生ちゃん、ミレニアムタワーって知ってる？5年前建てられた。そのタワーの裏に小さなバーがあるの。マスターは飲食店の元締めみたいな人よ。新しい店ができたらマスターに必ず連絡が行くわ。アレスの場所もきっとね。
そのバーの名前は？
バッカス。
バッカス。This hideout is now accessible. Am I hiding out here? I'm hiding out. You save. Getting fucking tired of shit and I don't know why.
I mean, it's 2 in the morning.
It is.
Like, I've been almost passing out over here.
Well, stop almost passing out, you son of a bitch.
Alright, I will just pass out.
Pussy!
Yep.
Good surprise, that could be a blowjob. So many alcoholics in Japan. Club Sega. Butterfly. Ah, titty card.
Oh yeah, it's a game. So there's like a rock, paper, scissors card game, and you collect those around town that you could actually use to fight in it.
Well bred? Am I reading that right? Well bred?
Probably.
My eyes ain't what they used to be, sonny. It does say well bred. Why is this child described as well bred?
No idea.
Just as popular as Pocket Circuit. Man, I'm gonna have to collect cards to beat these kids too?
Yes, you will. There's a lot of beating kids in Kiwami.
Yo, I'm about to save this game in the stream and go to bed.
I'm in the same boat. My cat just laid down next to me too, so I'm kind of in like a sleep mode.
Where the fuck is a phone booth? Now when it comes to the stream, good morning, good afternoon.